God damn. Today's show, by the way, brought to you by our friends at Recon Techs. That's Recon Techs. You know they're on the corner of 8th and Black in Springfield. You should stop by and get yourself a car detail or a coating or any of that stuff you need done to your car, truck, boat, camper, plane. They do it all at Recon Techs. Just call 217-670-1132. And Just Beds. They are the Leon Exterminators, making sure that you get a good night's sleep, a good 8 hours of sleep every night. It is Just Beds, located at 3120 Montvale Drive in Springfield. You know, it's right, literally, it's just turn off a Wabash onto Montvale and you'll see it. It's right there. It's literally right there. Just Beds. Get yourself a bed. Then you don't have to set it up. They deliver it. They set up your new bed. They tear down your old one. Then they drive by Steve's house and they toss your dirty mattress in his front yard. So Robin and her dogs will lay on it when Robin decides to masturbate in public.
Oh.
Yep. While her dog just rolls around. That's what happens. That's what Steve's neighbors do on the dirty mattresses. Thrown in his front yard. Yep, that's what happens. Oh my God, you know. But you get a great price for a mattress, so you should go anyway, because your price on the mattress is going to be astounding. All right. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. Thank you so much for tuning in. What a show today. What a show. Yep. It is Ray Lytle's Morning Disaster. I am Ray Lytle, along with the Steve Areno. The Scratch and Stiff Steve. Scratch and Stiff Steve. I can't even. Wait till I tell you what he did.
I can't wait to hear this.
What he did was responsible for the horrible night I had. It's all his fault.
Way to go, Steve.
No, he just figured it out. I could tell.
No. But let me just stop saying.
He knows what he did.
You need to turn it down just a little bit.
Okay.
You're popping just a little bit.
Oh, my mic is popping?
Yeah. Just on certain like S's and J's and.
When I say who messed up.
Oh, there you go.
It gets pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, he knows what he did.
But let me think. This is no.
He knows what he did. I had a great day. I had such a good day yesterday. I really did. I had a wonderful day. I had my knee treatments yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to tell you, I kicked ass. Even my knee doctor was impressed at how much weight I lost.
Wow.
And then he told me, he said, they checked my BMI too. And he goes, holy shit. He goes, we'll be able to get your knee surgery done and he was thinking ahead.
Yeah.
And I said, I think I can get there by 25. And he is like, yeah. He goes, I definitely think we'll get there. He said, I think you'll get knee surgery by, you know what I mean? So, and
right.
The whole thing is, I thought it was going to be 5 or 6 years till I got knee surgery.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
And the doctor was telling me, he goes, just by your BMI and the way it's going down, he goes, I think you'll be able to get it by 25. So now I'm really excited. So I was excited by that.
That's awesome.
And I just had a great appointment. Doctor's office. It was so good. I got my knee treatments taken care of. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I'm out of my wheelchair. I'm very happy about that, of course. My subscribers are growing. The subscribers are,
Wow.
we picked up some subscribers. I'm very happy about that.
Right.
I mean, we definitely have a few more we can pick up, but but it's happening. It's happening. Very happy about that. And also, I was driving home from the doctor, and the Who was, I love the Who.
Oh yeah.
They had the Who just cranked on, and I never listened to WYMG, but I turned over there yesterday, and I was listening to "Won't Get Fooled Again" by the Who. I was having so much fun. I was like, holy shit! I was in such a great mood, and it was hot outside, and I had the window rolled down. Oh my god!
Wow.
I got to tell you what. I felt like, oh, this is great. I can't lose. This is a great fucking day. So I go home, and my wife comes home, and my wife she gets me some tomato soup. She got a can of tomato soup and made it for me. She goes, here's your lunch. I said, oh, and you guys know I love tomato soup.
Mm-hmm.
So I have some tomato soup, and I'm like, oh, it's so good. I knew I couldn't work out because I just got my knee stuff done yesterday. So I knew I had to take a day off. I don't want to work out right after I get stuff done, or else, it doesn't take. But my knees felt great this morning. But here's the deal. I got done eating, and I was like, you know what? Fuck, I should try to take a nap. So I just got those brand new caramel edibles yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I got them Sunday. And last time I took really small bites, and I did thirds.
Right.
And I was talking about that, and Steve said, what happened? I said, well, I got really chilled out and tired. He goes, yeah, but it gave you enough to get tired, but if you want a good buzz, take a bigger bite. His exact words.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
my
If
God.
you want a good buzz, take a bigger bite. That's what he told me.
No.
Steve.
If you want a good, after I had the first bite and I said it was good, after I had my first one, I said it was good. And then I said, I'm going to try that edible again. And I said, I'm just going to take a little bite of it. And Steve goes, no. If you want a good buzz, take a bigger bite. He said, they're only blah, blah, blah grams. You'll be all right. You know what I mean? That's what he said.
Who said that?
You did. That was you. After the first time I took an edible last time, you told me, you said, those edibles they're not that bad. You want a good buzz, take a bigger bite.
I probably did say that. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. So I go to take the bite. Now, last time I took it in thirds.
Right.
And these are like 25.
Yeah, 25 probably.
25 grand, whatever it is. And I go, well, fuck it. Steve said take a bigger bite. So I took a bigger bite of yesterday's edible, right?
Uh-huh.
And before the edible even kicked in, I was tired. And I fell asleep sitting in my recliner.
Oh.
And I had ice bags on my knees, and
Yeah.
I had just eaten, so I was feeling pretty good. And then I wake up from my nap, and I'm like, and now I can tell I'm really high, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was really, really high, and then I was like, oh, I'm just gonna chill out, and then it hits me. This is sativa. I start getting that sativa. Whenever I take sativa, I get all fucked up. And I'm like, there's sativa in this gummy. I'm like, I knew it. And I was so high, I couldn't turn my mind off. My mind was just, it was just going nonstop. And I couldn't concentrate on anything. No matter what I tried to concentrate on, I tried to watch TV, couldn't watch TV. I tried to play a video game. I was actually pretty good at the video game, but I wasn't paying attention to it. And then I tried to watch the phone. I couldn't do anything. And then my wife came home and I couldn't even talk to her. I was just so fucked up that I just couldn't do anything, right? Now, the last time, I'm pretty sure it was indica. Somehow I got sativa or a hybrid. I don't know what the hell happened, but I took Steve's advice and I took a bigger bite, and I was fucked up.
Whoa.
I was fucked up all day yesterday. All right?
What? Yeah.
All day yesterday. Literally, I still feel a little high right now.
Good God.
And then last night, I'm like, oh, if I go to bed, hopefully I'll sleep this off. And I tried to sleep in bed. I could not sleep. I couldn't sleep. No matter how hard I tried, I didn't get a stitch of sleep. But I'm not tired.
Oh, you will be.
I'm still wound up.
Right.
I'm still wound up.
Right.
I feel like I'm still high.
That's probably why I don't sleep well. That's probably why I have to take 5 Tylenol just to fall asleep.
Well, usually if I just take a little bit, if I have an indica, I just fall right asleep.
Yeah. So I didn't.
So I know they say you can't overdose on marijuana, but this is like the third time that I've had such a bad reaction and that's just in the last like 3 years. Every time I tried it, I had a bad reaction when I was young.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I got the wrong caramels or if I'm pretty sure I took too big a bite.
Probably. Thanks to Steve. Way to go, bud.
Pretty sure that's what happened. All I know is I could not sleep. I got no sleep. Zero amount of sleep. Thanks to Steve. And I said, when I put my Facebook post up, I said all this stuff like, very happy that blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? I'm very happy. I just got this done, this. But I said, I go, just waiting for whatever bad news is going to ruin the mood. It happened. Of course it was going to happen.
I didn't say shit.
I
know what
was going to happen.
No.
I knew it was going to happen.
And that, no.
Yep.
I might have said, you got to eat a bigger bite.
Yeah, I did.
But I didn't.
That's why I took the bigger bite.
And I provided you with the first one. And then whatever you got after that is not my fault.
Well, because I took the bite that you told me to take. It made me too high. I couldn't sleep. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I got too high, Steve.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, dude, it was unbelievable. I've never had insomnia before. I've never had it in my life.
Oh, see now that's the first time I smoked meth. That was like that. I stayed up. I never went to bed.
Really, I'm telling you, that's what happened.
Yeah, I was up for like 24 hours straight. I just couldn't fall
And
asleep.
and I just kept eating. I feel like I've gained weight. I feel like I've gained weight. And all the good news I got from weight loss, I think I'm back on 500. I think I'm 5 something.
No, you're not.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell happened to me. I didn't get a lick of sleep. I mean, I was awake all night. It was just terrible.
That
It was terrible.
I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. God damn.
All because you know who was giving me advice. And it was, of course, shitty advice. It's always shitty advice. I should have just known. Here comes the shitty advice. Don't listen.
Whatever he tells you, do the complete opposite.
And whatever munchies I got, oh my God, I couldn't stop eating. And then I felt like I was going to throw up, and I was like, oh man. But I just kept trying to eat. Literally, I was eating. My wife made Mexican chicken.
Oh.
So I was eating peanuts, and I couldn't stop eating them.
Yeah.
And then I ate the Mexican chicken. I couldn't even finish one tortilla filled with Mexican chicken. I eventually did, but I had to go back and eat it.
Yeah.
But I eat it, and I'm like, thought I was going to throw up. I'm like, oh, God. And then I stopped eating for like 2 minutes, and I go, oh, after I just tried to throw up, I started eating again. I started eating again. Yeah.
It's just like yesterday. I went to McDonald's and I got a Big Mac meal, and I ate my fries and I ate my Big Mac, and I got an extra cheeseburger for free because of the points. And I was like, I'm not going to eat that extra cheeseburger. And I looked at it,
I'm sure you ate it. Yeah. It's probably gone. I went back and ate my leftover little burrito that I made.
Yeah.
I went back and ate it and was like, thinking I'm going to throw up. Not because it was bad. It was good.
Right. Because you were full.
But
you need to poop.
Yeah. Well, it's because it's still in my stomach. And once it goes to my intestine, once it starts to go into my intestine, I'm a little
okay.
And I was like, oh my God. But I kept eating it. And then I was like, yeah, but this chicken that my wife makes. It's chicken that's seasoned with cumin and garlic and just all kinds of stuff, right? And she bakes a chicken. Okay, she bakes a whole chicken. And then she comes home and shreds the entire chicken. Like after it's been baked in cumin and all the other spices. Like I said, I know for sure it's got garlic, it's got cumin, it's got some other shit. I don't know. It's a bunch of Mexican spices. And so then she takes and shreds it, right? And she shreds the chicken. And then she pours in, once it's shredded, she shreds that with more, like a shitload of cumin and garlic and those same spices that were on top of it. She puts it on the shredded chicken. And then she puts in, I don't know, some type of tomato or whatever, some tomato something. I don't know if it's salsa or what, but she puts a little bit of that in too, and it starts, and it creates, and then it cooks. And she cooks it in a giant frying pan, and all that stuff gets, it starts to really soak it up good. So then she makes Mexican rice. She makes rice, and then she makes tortillas. And then she takes cheese, grated cheese, And so it's all the shredded chicken with all the stuff on it, and it's all no, it's not like hard dry chicken. It's all chicken with it's got some oomph to it. It's not hot. It's not hot. It's just
right, yeah.
It's delicious. And then you take it and you take a tortilla and you fill it with the chicken.
Oh.
And then you take the cheese and you put a little cheese on it. And then you roll up your chicken like you roll it up like a burrito. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And then you eat the rice on the side. Of course, I was so lazy, I put the rice on it.
Oh, yeah. Put the plate all together.
Yeah.
Right? Might as well.
And I started eating. I'm like, oh, God, it's so good. And I just couldn't stop. I'm like, I can't. Karen says, your wife works all day, then comes home and makes dinner from scratch. Yeah, I know, right? But when she came home, she put the chicken in the oven to bake. And the chicken baked for hours on a low temperature, right? And then she, shredded it, and she poured the leftover, whatever the hell was left over in the chicken, she pours it down. That's in there too. Then hits it with the spices. It's just so good, It's so good. But I usually can't eat a lot of it, but I did. I was like, because I was so high. I literally was eating like I was on death row. And then I couldn't sleep last night. Oh, also, I had a sandwich for lunch. I had a bowl of soup and a little sandwich. My wife said, oh, she goes, let me get you a sandwich. She goes, I'm going to give you some salami and I'll mix some salami and ham, make a sandwich. I said, oh, great. So she gave me like half a sandwich. And Karen says, you're still I am all wound up. Yeah, I can tell you right now. I feel like I'm on crack or something. But it's not. It's just the edible from yesterday.
Right.
The edible I took at 2:00 in the afternoon or 3:00 in the afternoon yesterday has still got me messed up.
Wow.
Because, well, what are you, Ray? A pussy? Take a bigger bite of that edible. You want a good buzz? Be a man. Take advice from Steve.
I didn't say that.
And it wound me up. If you want a good buzz, take a big bite. Your exact words. Or take a bigger bite. Your exact words, Steve. You know that's your advice. And I literally could not sleep. I don't think I could sleep. I can't sleep now. I don't think I could sleep. Yeah. It was horrible.
God.
I feel violated. And then I couldn't take the pills that I usually take. I start reading up. I'm like, oh shit, there's something wrong. So I'm going to Google and I'm Googling, oh my God, I think I had. And they said, and the thing I read, there really is no such thing as an overdose of marijuana. But there is, and it starts describing this shit. And I'm like, well, that's exactly what's wrong with me. That's exactly what happened to me. And then it goes, on rare cases, people actually get insomnia and they can't sleep.
Right.
After having too much marijuana. They didn't say an overdose, but it sure sounded like an overdose to me.
Right.
And then the whole thing is like, it's like, just don't take, it says, don't take any blah, blah, blah medicine with it. Don't take any sleep medicine. Don't do any this and that, because it says it'll prolong what you're feeling. So I tried to not take any other pills with it. And I just couldn't sleep. So I think I'm going to take my pills this afternoon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But I was supposed to go work out today, but DC says Ray sounds like he's on 1.25 speed. Really? Is it that bad?
You're a little bit here.
Blame Steve. All I can say is blame Steve. Blame Steve. It was his advice.
You know,
I got to slow down. I feel like
fucking Bubba's not even in here this morning. He's supposed to be the morning disaster resident marijuana expert.
of course he's not in. He doesn't listen to this show. He's like, he probably knew. He goes, "Oh, this is gonna be a shitty show." He made Ray OD. I don't want to.
You can't. Okay, you're right.
Knew something bad was gonna happen.
You can't die from a marijuana overdose.
Yeah, that's what it said. It said, however,
yeah.
you can imbibe too much, and then they explained a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
And then I'm up. And all I know is I started finding things about my life that I hate. And I'm just up listing things I hate about my life, all in my head.
See what you cost, Steve? God damn.
I am, in my entire life, I've never, ever tried to compile a list of everything I hate about my life. I've never, ever. I'm in my 50s. I'm over 50 years old, and I'm laying in bed, coming up with all the things I hate about my life.
Oh, well, that's not necessary. I do that every day.
I've never, ever, ever. I'm the exact opposite. I find, I'm like, in spite of all the shit going on, this is what I love about my life. And I go through it.
I do that too.
Last night I was coming up with all the shit I love. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Anything that makes me unhappy, fuck it, I'm done. And I was coming up with all this stuff. Nah, fuck it. It's horrible. It was horrible.
I can go. Last night, just at 7:30, I'm looking at my leg, both of my legs, sitting in my chair and thinking,
take a big old bite.
Wonder how long it's gonna be. Wonder how long it's gonna be before they cut these stumps off. They're already turning black.
You want a good buzz, Ray? Take a big old bite. You won't think about anything bad.
Well.
Yeah, I never in my entire life, I have never, ever sat there. I've never sat there and said, this is what's wrong. I've just never done that before, ever. It's never something I've ever dwelled on. When I was young and super poor and living on welfare and all that shit, I never sat around saying, oh, I hate my life because blah, blah, blah. I just never did. I never did. Even when shit would happen in my jobs, I was like, nah, fuck. I just never thought about the bad stuff. When I worked for bosses that were fucking horrible, I never dwelled on it. I always counted all my blessings. Last night, I'm sitting in bed. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
God damn.
I hate that this happens. I hate that this is my life. I'm fucking sick of this. That's it. I'm moving on. I'm ready to move on. I'm moving on with my life. It's time for me to live. I can't remember. I'm coming up with the places to move to. I was coming up with where I was going to move and all kinds of, all because, oh, Ray, you want a good buzz? Take a big old bite. Now, Steve has been smoking weed 50 fucking years. You think he could have compiled some good advice somewhere?
30, not 50.
You think he could have compiled some positive advice? No. Oh, Ray, what you need to do is take a bigger bite. Yeah, Ray. I'll tell you.
God damn, Steve.
Well,
It feels like methane to me. It's like I took meth. Do you sniff it, or I don't know what do you sniff meth? Do you smoke it?
I smoked it.
I don't know. So I don't even know how it works.
You can sniff, you could inject, you can do anything with
All
it.
I know is I had a caramel. Last time I took a little bite and I was fine. I was so happy. I just took a little bite.
Well, now you know. From now on, little bites, baby bites.
No bites. We cannot have it.
You want
cannot
a
have it.
good buzz? Take a big old bite. I took Steve's advice.
No. I think I said just start small and work your way up.
Broke says, Steve, you got Ray on a hate trip. Yeah. It was like I was microdosing. I know this sounds weird, guys, because I don't have any experience with it, but I felt like I was sleeping and playing MLB 23 the show at the same time.
Well, you were tripping.
I felt like I was sleeping and eating at the same time. And my mind just kept bouncing. I was bouncing. I think of this, then I think of that. You know what I mean? I was just bouncing all over the place. Holy shit. It was really, really bad. I don't know what I did. But I know it's that sativa, because that's what's messed me up. That's what messed me up before. Right? Don't you think, Steve?
Yeah. Well, okay, yeah, because now I don't even know what the one was I gave you. So the one I gave you was the one you were able to fall asleep with.
I don't know I think this is the same. I asked Christina, she showed me the bottle and everything. So D went and got exactly
the same stuff, because I went back through the messages and it's the same exact one.
I'm just wondering if it wasn't a hybrid or something. I don't know. I definitely.
Possibly.
Damn. I just think too much.
If I get indica, just a little bit of indica, I am so relaxed. It's unbelievable. I'm so relaxed.
Right.
But Steve decided the buzz I got last time wasn't good enough. Because I described the buzz and you go, well, fuck, you want to get a good buzz. But here's what it is as you said, well, that buzz is not good enough for me. If you want a good buzz, that's what it was. He was taking, which was perfect for me because I got really relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
Very focused.
I kicked back, and I focused on one thing.
Yeah.
And all it was relaxation. I tried to focus on relaxation this time, and it was like, no. My body's going, no, you're not relaxing. No. Screw your relaxing. Screw it. Steve, I'm so glad Steve gave you this bad advice. That was my head. It's still doing it, by the way. I took this edible at 3:00 yesterday afternoon. How long does it last? It's till 8:30 in the morning the next day, and I'm still buzzing.
It shouldn't last that long, that's for sure.
And I had been unable to sleep. I'm telling you. Good Lord. And I spent, oh my God. I spent money on them. I don't know how much it was, but it cost.
Yeah.
God damn. Tyler says, somewhere out there, Jim the photographer is listening and saying, lightweight. Yeah, but Jimmy used to always offer me weed. But he was always watching me. He'd go, no,
right.
you don't Don't do more than, and I always get, you know what I mean?
Right.
I would try it. I tried it a couple times, and I always ended up taking too much. He said, "You should have taken 2 hits and just
Right. Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I am pot ignorant. I don't know anything about it. All I know is that I got people that I count on. You want a good buzz, Ray? Just take a bigger bite of it. Well, I'll tell you what.
Evidently, you went too far.
If I get more than 3 grams or whatever, because somehow we came up with biting into a third was right around 5 grams a bite, I think, or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because there should be 25.
That would have been about 8 something.
Right,
But
8.
yeah.
Yeah. So
I think that. Yeah, I might have.
Well, what, did you do like half of it?
yeah.
Is that what you did?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Way to go, Steve.
I took over half.
If you went over. Okay. Yeah, you took too much.
Say I did half and it messed me up.
Yeah, Christina did say that.
I'm still
messed I gave her one too.
I'm still messed up. God damn. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ray. I just go off my own personal experiences. And
you do it every day.
I'm like, when is that good buzz gonna? I said, when's that good buzz gonna come in that you can tell me about? Where's that good buzz? And I'm like, there's no good buzz. Oh my God, nothing about this is good. Steve doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. So if I do it again, it's gonna be the small.
Yeah. Stick to thirds.
I'm gonna take a knife and cut it into pill shape.
There you go.
Perfect. I'll just take this. God damn.
They need to make somebody needs to invent like a BB size.
I'm telling you, if I
an eyedropper size.
If I take more than like 5 grams, I'm done.
All right.
I really do. I really. Oh.
I might have a little bit bigger long.
Yeah, it just.
What?
I have no idea what he's saying.
A higher tolerance? Is that what you're trying to say?
That's it.
Yeah.
He got that. All I know is I heard him say, I got to be the winner of my brother. He was trying to. It sounded like he was trying to pronounce the name of the guy that was picked first in the NBA draft. It was That's what it sounds like. You were trying to pronounce a guy's name from the draft. Whoa, Steve, what was the name of the guy that was taken first? You want a good buzz, Ray? Take a big old bite. God damn.
Oh shit.
But I spent money on this weed, so I'm eventually gonna have the rest of these edibles, I think. But I might be done for a while. I sure liked it last time I took it. This time was not positive. This was very bad.
Okay, so you need now I'm starting to wonder though, not that I'm not a doctor or anything like that. But I'm wondering though if because you had your knee treatments, if somehow that medication and that
2 things happened. All right, I got the knee treatments, okay. And then I had a sandwich, and I didn't even finish this story. I started to tell it.
Right.
I had this sandwich, and it tasted weird when I was eating it. I was like, maybe it's just because I have that. My taste buds don't work.
Yeah, you said your taste buds are messed up.
So, I eat that sandwich, right? So then, I ate about 2:00. So then I take the gummy or the edible, and it kicked in. All right. And then after it kicked in, right? Then I wake up and I'm like, oh, I got to go to the bathroom. I don't feel good. And I went to the restroom and oh my God. It was like liquid.
Oh.
Yeah. It felt like somebody took a pressure washer, a power washer.
Oh, God.
I felt like I was a Recon, except it was coming out my ass. Yeah. And so my stomach it really was empty after I went to the bathroom. And I was like, oh my God. It was terrible. And then I just got really, really high after that. So I don't know. No, I didn't get that from the weed. So my wife comes home. How was lunch? I said, and I'm having trouble talking to her, you know what I mean? But I was like,
Right.
I think where did you get that meat? Oh, I got that meat. Meat's only a few weeks, or meat's only a couple weeks old. She goes, I got that a couple Wednesdays ago. I go, really? So before the power went out? Yeah. But it smelled fine when they made the sandwich. I said, might have smelled good, but I don't think it's good.
No.
I don't think it's good.
Yeah.
Throw that shit out.
Oh boy.
It is not good. Yeah, so. And my wife goes, oh, and I could tell she realized, oh shit, that was liquid. But the power fed it to him, and my stomach didn't hurt.
Yeah.
It didn't hurt, but oh my God. I've only had food poisoning a few times.
Oh.
And I've gone to the bathroom after getting food poisoning, and boy, that's what that felt like. That's what it felt like. But my stomach didn't hurt. But I think the edible kept my stomach from hurting.
Oh, yeah, relax.
Yeah. That's what I think. But
Good thing you didn't, because you could have got too relaxed and just pooped your pants.
No, I don't think I pooped my pants. God, I hope not.
Oh my God.
It's okay if you do. You're only the coolest poop your pants.
No, I didn't, but I don't know. I mean, I might, as far as I don't know. But I definitely pooped in the toilet, I'll tell you that. And it just wouldn't stop. I mean, it felt like I was fighting a fire. Dan could have taken me on one of his fire.
Really?
He could have taken me. We need to put this fire out. Ray, bend over. And I could have just.
Wow.
It came out. It was like, it goes.
Emptied you out totally. Huh?
That's pretty bad.
It was spraying out of my behind and hitting the wall. It was so disturbing. It was disturbing me. It was so bad. Oh my God. And then I wipe. And I use so much toilet paper to wipe. Not only did I use toilet paper, I went and grabbed some of my daughter's flushable wipes.
Yeah.
I use them just to sort of clean up after the toilet paper. And then right after I use it, I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Right after I clean myself, I go, oh. And I go, oh. It came out again.
Oh God.
And I'm like, oh, again. And it comes out again. I put out like 5 fires or 6 fires. It just kept coming out of me. And then I wiped and cleaned my ass again. And so then I went and oh, trust me, Corey, these are not the ones that are bad for my pipe. This is my daughter. Oh my God. Do you know what kind of research went into this? Oh my God. Trust me. If she's gonna get something, it's gotta be research. Trust me. It's some kind of brand I've never heard of before. Oh my God. It was so bad. But it didn't hurt. Like I said, I wasn't in any pain. And then I tried to go to sleep. I tried to go to sleep last night, and I could not sleep. I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
And that's not how pot's supposed to work. That's not how it's supposed to work.
No.
That's how mom works. Yeah. It was different.
I'm not gonna suggest you take any of my advice from anything.
I was literally taking toilet paper, wrapping around my hand because the cleanup was intense. It was an intense cleanup.
Oh man, yeah.
And like I said, after the first cleanup, all that work was ruined. And then I had to clean again. After the 4th outburst of the second time, then I cleaned up again. Good Lord. It was so bad. It's because of that. I must have done something to make my wife mad at me. I must have done something. Good Lord. I don't know what it was, but I know what it was. It was the meat. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I did not feel good.
No.
But I had a sandwich and I had a few of these. I had Cheetos that were white cheddar flavored Cheetos. You ever had those, Steve?
No, I've had white cheddar popcorn, but I never had white cheddar Cheetos.
It's Cheetos.
Ooh, white cheddar?
Yeah.
I bet those are good.
I wouldn't get Cheeto dust on my pizza.
You still would. It'd just be a different color.
It'd be white.
Oh, it would.
Steve, I am telling you what. It's a simply white cheddar Cheetos is what I had. And I'm telling you what, it was so, oh my God, it's so good.
Mm.
All I know is you got to get some of these, Steve. I can't eat a lot because, I can't eat a lot, but man, they're really good. There you go. White cheddar Cheetos Puffs.
That's what I try those.
And I got to tell you, I'm going to tell you guys right now, they are incredible. Incredible.
Huh.
I bet they are.
My wife gets a big bag, right?
Mm-hmm.
She gets a big bag and she takes the bag and she takes a little bit out and she puts it in a little sandwich bag. Seals it up and she goes, Here's your Cheetos. And I'm like, oh, there's my Cheetos. And then she bought a bag. I swear to God, the bag's this big around. It's unbelievable. And then she goes, oh, and these are Bella and Landon.
I knew that was coming.
I'm like, that is not going to last a day. These Cheetos here will not last today. They're yeah. It's unbelievable. DC says Colby Jack Doritos. I've never had those. Are those good?
I've never had them either.
Oh my.
Sound good. I'm not a big Dorito fan.
I gotta tell you, the
I love
cheddar.
me some burritos.
I've never been a fan of puffy Cheetos ever.
Oh, I love puffy Cheetos.
I've never
Puffy balls, those
like
puffy balls.
I've never been a fan of any of that stuff.
Oh, I love the puffy balls.
But I got to tell you, these white cheddar Cheetos, I'm not getting paid for this. I'm just sharing.
Right, yeah.
These white cheddar Cheetos are friggin' unbelievable. I highly recommend them. Highly recommend it. It's the Cheetos you cannot live without.
Oh, I'll have to try some. I'll put those on my Walmart order.
So they'll be in his order this week. I guarantee it. Should order me a bag too, Steve.
No problem.
If you do, I might keep my trap shut. We'll see.
Just open up Steve's. Try them. Here you go, Steve. Give him half a bag.
Good.
See, Steve, the biggin told me you can't eat. You can't eat them. So I jumped in to save you.
Right.
But I finished the sandwich bag is gone. So I couldn't stop eating.
Oh, they like melt in your mouth, kind of like.
They're very good.
Yeah.
Wow.
They really are good. I wish they weren't. Yeah. I'm like, I got good weight, and I'm like, fuck. Now I know I put it back on. I know I put a bunch of weight back on yesterday.
Not over just those Cheetos.
In one day, I bet I put on 50 pounds.
No, you shit it all out. You're good.
Feel bad. No, but that was it. I finished that shitting in the afternoon, and then last night I couldn't stop eating.
Oh shit!
You totally drained yourself.
I couldn't stop.
Everything was gone.
I was laying in bed last night just eating shit, and I couldn't stop. And I kept going like I was gonna throw up. And I'd be like, all right, that means I gotta wait a little bit. And then I start eating again. I'm like, what is wrong with me? Usually I stop myself. Why can I not stop myself? And all I kept thinking was, hey, if you want a good buzz,
Yep.
big bite.
You were higher than the kite. Had the munchies.
Yeah.
That's how Dan lost his candy bar that day. It was sitting on the desk, and I was high, and well,
I could not stop eating, and I couldn't sleep. Oh, it was terrible.
Yeah.
It was terrible. Oh well. And then
Now you
all night.
And then now you know. I mean, I hate to say it, but now you know what it feels like to get high on meth. Because that's exactly what I was like.
I would hate meth. I would hate it. I hate the sativa. I hate sativa. This is pot.
Right? Yeah.
Oh God damn. Yeah. I don't know. You guys always talk me in and tell me you and Bubba, the enabler.
Nobody.
Oh, weed, marijuana is so good. It's so good. And then I always get fooled and sucked into it. And I just have a bad experience.
lesson learned. Smaller bites.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad.
Steve.
Good old Steve. He hates me.
I do not hate you.
I used to think Steve loved me. I think he hates me.
You know,
You
never
just,
mind. I don't.
my good mood. I destroyed my good mood. You know what I mean? I was in such a good mood. I was in such a good mood right before I had lunch. And then
It was the food. It wasn't the weed.
I knew something bad was going to happen. I knew something bad was going to happen, you know? And damn. After it happened, it did happen. I ate I followed the advice to get a good buzz. I ate more of my edible and then I got so sick and then I couldn't sleep. And I got so high, good Lord. Oh well.
Well, I'm not going to answer any kind of advice, questions, or anything about marijuana.
Please
So
don't.
don't even ask. I don't have a clue.
I think I'm going to sell this. Does anybody want to buy this marijuana from me? I'll sell it to somebody. If you want it, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you at a good break because I'm done. I think I'm just done.
Oh, I'm glad you said that because it's Tuesday. You know what Tuesday is?
Oh,
Tuesday is smoke signals. So that means I've got one medible left.
One medible.
One edible left. I'm going to have to eat it here shortly. So give me my buzz for the day. But I want to cook today too, so
Yeah.
I'm going to make some weed brownies, little weed Rice Krispie treats.
Well, I'm going to sell these. I want to sell these caramel edibles, which are fantastic.
I'll give you $1 a piece.
Yep. I want to sell them. If anybody wants a jar of edibles,
If I had the money.
yeah.
Well, if you didn't have those some bitches there, those 2 cows that live in the house.
I love
By the way,
The dog licked his butt.
I checked our Twitter feed
Huh?
and Bubba the Baker has sent us tweets I haven't read. So here's the tweets that Bubba sent out last week. He says, hey, Ray, I hope Holly has power now. Thank you, Bubba. She does. She does have power now. Holly got her power back. When did she say she got it back? Saturday?
Yeah.
Friday? Saturday?
Friday, Saturday.
No, because she went over a week, so I think she got it back Saturday.
Yeah.
So she went a week in one day. Holy crap. Poor Holly. Because a week was Thursday, right?
Mm-hmm.
She could have gotten it back Friday. I don't know, but Bubba, it is back. And then he also says, good morning, Ray, the legend. Steve, the weed expert. Well, I have concerns with that. Christina, the normal one. She was so much better when she was the biggin.
Oh, God.
The biggin?
When she was the biggin, she was so much nicer. The original Bubba, or Bubba, the original one. And Irene, the beautiful one.
Ooh.
Have a great show. Thank you, Bubba. Bubba the Baker. Sending hellos to us.
Hello, Bubba.
He called Irene the beautiful one.
Yeah.
Did she get in pictures?
She must have.
Must have.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
must have seen. She must have sent pictures.
Ow.
I don't know. Those dogs are so bad. Those dogs are so misbehaved. Look at how misbehaved those are.
Because they're my dogs, so of course
Yeah.
they are.
But those dogs, when you first moved in, those dogs seemed to be a lot more polite.
Oh,
It's Dan's fault. We'll blame Dan.
oh yeah, right.
They didn't seem to be that out of control when you lived with them before.
Well, that one there, I guarantee
They
missed.
missed me. They both missed me. Especially this one.
Very misbehaved. Like my dog's not even in here.
He's probably asleep.
Yeah, he might be. He might still be asleep.
He's not having any problem sleeping.
Yeah, that dog's fine.
Same way with Milk does. She's asleep. That's like a cat sleeps fucking all day long.
That's what they do.
I shaved
Oh,
because I couldn't sleep. I'm like, what am I going to do? So I got up, I shaved, all kinds. I brushed my teeth, shaved, did my hair. Because I got up, I laid in bed and I couldn't sleep for
yeah.
Finally I got up at 6 something. And I said, fuck it. And I went and cleaned up and went to the bathroom and did my hair, my teeth. Then I shaved.
Wow.
I'm saying and then I put on deodorant and then I did the whole.
Oh, you did it? Ooh, yeah.
I put some.
Smell good on?
I put some. Cologne on.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah.
ready to go for the day.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna try. Listen, as soon as the show's over, I'm gonna see if I can fall asleep again. You know what I mean?
Right.
Then if I can, I'm gonna have to get up or then I'm gonna go and work out. But I'm gonna try to. I already sent a message to my trainer saying I am not going to be there for my scheduled time. I'm going to try to sleep because I have insomnia and didn't sleep a wink, and then I'm going to come out, and if I sleep, hopefully, then I'll come out like 3 or 4 this afternoon.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and when I work out, I'm gonna work out like a madman. Just to let you guys know. If anyone takes any interest in my workouts.
You always do.
I'll be working very hard today. And I've been erected most of the time that I've been.
What? What?
I've had I got a bunch of erections.
Like the son of a bitch.
And then when I was laying in bed last night, I was laying in bed.
God.
I was laying in bed wide awake, but I had erection like the whole time. It's crazy. I don't know what in the hell happened to me.
You were definitely overstimulated.
If you want a good buzz, take a big old bite. No, I did not do anything to my wife.
Why not? You should have.
No, it was nothing. Nothing. Well, I didn't want to interrupt her. I didn't want to interrupt her. Whatever she had going on. She uses those nose strips,
Yeah.
Uses those nose strips. And they work great, but every once in a while, one of the sides comes off, and it's like, instead of like this, it's like, you know, one of the sides came off last night because she's sleeping so quiet. It was like, then she rolled over and goes, it sounded like I'm like, oh my God, Curly Stooge. It was like a Three Stooges skit.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that's what happened. So whenever her nose strip gets bad, but I don't want to wake her up, you know. But then she gets up and she wakes up and she has to go pee.
Right.
And then I guess when she gets in the bathroom, she goes, oh, and then feels it and goes, and puts it back on. Because then when she came back, when she comes back to the bed, she was quiet. And then she goes, what are you doing up? And I go, I said, I haven't been able to sleep. So just go to bed. So I'm just laying in bed looking at my phone. And then I don't know if she was wondering what I was looking at or what the hell was going on. And I'm like, what? And she's like, I can't believe you can't sleep. And I said, go to sleep. Go to bed. Go. Stop. You know, because she just kept waking up to see if I was awake.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, no, go to sleep. Because I don't need her to be tired. Because then she's going to get pissed at me.
Yep.
And the whole thing's going to be, well, of course I couldn't sleep last night because it was my fault, I'm sure, because I couldn't sleep.
Then she's going to be mad. Well, she don't like me anyhow, so.
Trust me, I'll tell her today. I'll say, I figured out why
Steve's fault I couldn't sleep.
There you go. Another reason not to like Steve.
And you suggested it, but I didn't have to listen to it, Steve. You know,
She's gonna say.
I'm giving you a hard time and saying it to you, but I mean, let's face it. I should know better than to listen to you. I don't know why when I took those little bites, because I was turned into 4 bites for a thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I took 4 bites last time. And And I had 4 really good days of napping and just relaxation.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely took too much, sounds like.
And I decided, I'm going to eat half of it.
They need to make that's the bad thing with those caramels. They only make them in 25 milligrams. They need to make them in a 5 milligram for people like yourself.
Oh yeah, they do.
Oh well.
That's just like this gummy I got. It tastes delicious. It's 25 milligrams. And I know once I'll have a buzz all day, but I'll have to enhance it later on before smoke signals. But
your tolerance for weed is much higher than mine.
Oh yeah. I took 5 o'clock.
I had that. It was a caramel that Christina got from your house, and she gave it to me.
Right.
I had 4 days out of it because I just took 4 little bites.
Right.
That's what I did. This time I took half the caramel in 1 bite.
Yeah, it's just so easy. It's delicious.
And then I was so hungry, I probably ate the rest of it in the afternoon. I should probably check today. I don't know. I ate everything else.
That's why Chester's asleep.
I just couldn't stop.
Yeah, he found it.
I couldn't stop. Unbelievable. Tom says he remembered one night his ex-girlfriend's mom ate an edible and her legs got wobbly and she spent a half hour laughing at nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. That's yeah.
Oh, you know what else I did last night? I tried to develop a Plenty of Fish. I tried to develop a Plenty of Fish account, and then I was trying to get a picture of Steve to put him as my. I was trying to get a picture of Steve, but the only picture I had was the one that I drew of him and Fire Dwarf, and no, him and Tyler.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
So, yeah. How funny. So I tried to develop it and to look at the chicks that Steve. Oh my God, there's a lot of ugly. I'm sorry. A lot of ugly people on that Plenty of Fish. Oh my God.
That's just a portion.
Well, the whole thing is I wanted to see how bad, like
Yeah.
how bad are these photos? And they're horrible. They are horrible. Then I was like, shit. And I started thinking more about the people, and I'm like, I don't want to shame anyone. But I was sitting there thinking, I want to find women that like the picture. I want to put a picture of Steve up and have women like it. But then I'm like, that wouldn't be nice to Lori either, because so I decided against it. But
Wow.
But I tried to create a Plenty of Fish thing, Steve. Because I was just wide awake, but that's what the stuff I was doing. I'm like, oh, this will be funny. I'm gonna put Steve's picture and see who likes him on Plenty of Fish. But then I decided I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? But the reason I didn't is because I couldn't find a picture. I couldn't find a picture of him. But I could have. All I had to do was go to his.
Yeah, you could just go to Facebook and snag one of those.
I could have snagged a Facebook photo. And now I'm just so stupid. All I had was the picture I drew, and then I had a
Right.
I was gonna put the picture of Fire Dwarf.
Well, if you would have kept the picture that I gave you for our first Christmas together, you'd have had a fucking actual photograph.
Yeah, I know. I burned that.
I know you burned it.
Hey, did Lori get her grandbaby?
Yes, he did.
Finally delivered?
Actually, he's already home. Ashley's already home, and Mom had to go to the hospital last night because she had a cesarean.
Oh,
She was having some problems. I guess it went without. Your baby's fine.
You didn't give her advice. You didn't give her advice for the birth saying.
I didn't give her any advice.
You want a really good buzz? Have the doctors take a big old chunk out.
Oh my God.
She had to go back to the hospital because of it. God.
Yes, little Teddy is here.
Yeah, she sent me a picture. He's so cute.
His name's Theodore. How the fuck did you send you a picture? I shouldn't even send me a picture.
I'm
So they're not-
special, I guess.
She's not gonna let you around that baby at all.
Oh no, I don't touch them till they can wipe their own butts. I don't touch them.
I don't think I'd let you touch them.
You don't touch until they're 14, right?
Period. Until they're already married to somebody. That's when you can touch them. Yeah, I'll just get a capture of the scratch and sniff. Him going.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
God, that was so gross.
Yeah. Who would do something like that?
Gee, I wonder.
Yep. Good old Steve. I was going to pull off stuff from Saturday's show, and I haven't. Saturday's show was crazy.
Oh my
I gotta
God.
say, I thought Friday's show was really funny. Saturday's show was
Got even worse.
Saturday's show was unbelievable.
Was I on Saturday?
Yes, you were.
Yes, you were on. I was laughing so hard I was crying.
Oh, I want to talk about that.
He's going, oh, you did it again? You did it again? After you said it smelled bad the first time, you did it again?
Oh shit.
Oh my God. Tyler says Saturday show made him puke. Well, you can blame that on Joel. Joel's the one who got it going.
Fucking instigator.
Yeah.
And he's subscribed now. So he's going to be in all those subscriber shows
Oh,
trying
shit.
to get shit going again.
Hell, I was just answering the questions. He was asking that question.
Oh, he knew what he was asking.
Huh.
God.
I'm still waiting on those puppy pads he said he was going to send.
Great. More garbage for me to take out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have a lot of garbage sometimes. You know that.
How horrible.
Yeah. 4 bags I hauled out the other day.
It's 2 weeks worth now. 2 bags a week.
A lot of garbage you're going through.
I don't know how one person has so much garbage.
Well, the garbage person. They get a lot of garbage. At least I think so.
Yeah.
But oh well. Hey, I tried to have some steak again
Oh,
this last
Yeah.
weekend. And I was able to eat 3 bites of a fillet.
ooh. Ooh.
That's good.
3 bites.
Yeah, that's pretty good for me.
Do you
'Cause,
eat your protein first like you're supposed to?
Well, the steak's all protein.
Yeah.
Yes,
You're
what I
supposed to
did.
eat that first.
Yeah, and I had 4 bites. My wife she served me potatoes and corn, and I go,
Oh,
why are you serving this? I go, honey, this is a waste of time to serve this. She goes, well, maybe you want to eat some. And I'm thinking to myself, no, there's no way. I had 4 bites of steak, and I was like, oh, I'm going to throw up. And I stopped.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't even touch the potato
jeez.
or the corn. My wife cut the corn off the cob and put it in the
Right.
bowl. And so I did get a couple kernels, but that's all I just couldn't eat anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well. I don't know. Oh, well. I've slowed down a little bit, right? Now I've started slowing down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have.
I'm slowing down, too.
Thank God. 40 down.
Oh,
Wow.
Forgive me.
It's-
I clicked on some of my computer, and I don't know if you guys could hear that, but
I didn't hear anything.
oh, okay. Well, then you guys don't know what I'm talking about.
no. Tonight's the All-Star game, ain't it?
Yeah, the last night was a home run derby.
I don't get ESPN.
Here's what I saw in the home run derby. I was, of course, too high, so I wasn't focusing on people hitting home runs. Here's what I was focusing on. Those little kids that try to catch a home run, the foul ball, or the pop flies and stuff.
Yeah.
They were out there, but they were getting hit by.
Oh,
They were getting hit, and then they would fall down, and people would have to help them up. And I was fascinated on it, and I kept focusing on that. I'm like, oh, is someone going to get hit again? Is someone going to get hit? And then another kid gets hit,
shit.
which was crazy. But I was watching that. I was like, I was hoping. I'm like, oh, don't hit a home run, hit a kid. But I'll tell you, most of the kids could catch it. I don't know. Don't they don't they have those kids prove that they can catch?
I think they have to be special kids. I mean, you have to earn the right to like catch at the home run derby.
That's what I mean. They had no. Listen, those kids had no business being out there.
They're still getting hit. Yeah.
There was. I mean, I'm fine with having little boys and little girls out there if they know how to catch.
Yeah.
There are plenty of kids that are playing, sports. But I think the kids should all be over 15 years old.
Oh yeah, to be honest, yeah.
They had like 8-year-olds out there trying to catch, and you got big league players hitting balls that come off that bat at 100 and some odd miles an hour.
Yeah.
Them trying to catch it. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Exactly what you thought was going to happen is what was happening.
Yeah.
A bunch of kids getting injured. Yeah. There's got to be some. I bet you're going to hear it today. People are going to say, what are the rules for this? And I think the rules should be, here's the kids we're going to pick, and then have those kids prove they know how to catch.
Right.
And it looked like they were kids with rich parents.
Oh.
And it looks like those are the kids,
Mm-hmm.
a bunch of white kids. I'm just guessing I don't know if they have rich parents, but I'm guessing some got in because their parents were loaded. But don't get me wrong, there were some kids out there that were great. Some kids could catch everything, but they were older and they looked like they were playing Pony League,
right?
And they had or on a travel team or something,
right?
Because these kids were skilled. But some of those kids, holy shit! Some of those kids, they had some white kid out there, and I'm like, I know that kid's got a rich parent.
Rich.
Yeah, and the ball comes at it, and the kid goes. And the ball hits his head and goes off.
Shit.
Ow!
Ricocheted behind him and hit the wall.
Son of a bitch.
Like, they killed that fucker. And he went right down and goes, bam, knocking him back. And the ball ricochets off and it goes back to the wall. And he's just laying there. Which usually upon seeing that, I'd be, oh my God, this is terrible, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just going,
That kid got way to do.
I was just laughing. And I'm like, what in the fuck is wrong with why am I laughing at this? What is wrong with me? Because I was too high. Because of that edible. It was terrible. I'll try to get you. You want to see some video?
I'd love to, because
I'll find video of one.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it.
I wanted to watch it, and I was hoping it would be on regular channel, but it's not. I gotta get ESPN. I missed too much. And FS1. I missed all my racing, racing.
Yeah, you got to get ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
Then you got to put in somebody's code for whatever. Yep. Let's see. Let me try to find it.
Huh.
Good Lord.
I'm searching. I don't know. I do not know how the city of. I don't know how the city of Seattle picked these children. I don't know how they picked it. But good Lord.
Huh. That's crazy. Probably by, like you said, Daddy's got money.
Yeah, probably because Daddy's a season ticket holder or whatever.
Yeah, my daddy's whoever.
Yeah, I think you're right, Steve. I think that's what it was. I think,
Owner's grandkids.
yeah, I think they picked the. I think they picked kids that were connected. I really do.
That's the other kid that got hit in the head. He didn't even want to be there. Daddy, I play soccer. I don't play baseball. Get out there.
Here is. I'll show you a video. This is a video from Twitter of one of the kids getting hit. Well, if it'll let me, I'm getting it from a source. The source I'm trying to get it from is the New York Post, which is a mistake because the New York Post, they don't know. Every time I try to go to that site, it jams up everything. Let's see here. All right. Here's the kid. Here's one of the kids being walked off the field after he got hit, okay? That's what you're going to be watching, is a child being helped off the field after he got hit, all right? And the guy who hit him, they flash back to him, all right? They flash back to him. And I just want you guys to watch what he's doing when they put the camera back on him. Okay, ready? Here's the kid being walked off. This is that kid that I told you they couldn't catch. Here's where they're walking him off the field. Okay, now watch. Kid's being walked off. They're like, what? The kid can't even walk. And then here's the guy dancing. He's
What
dancing.
the shit.
Yeah. And they said ESPN didn't show the kid being walked off the field, but they showed the guy dancing.
What a jerk.
It was crazy. And let me find another one. I'll find another one too. I'm going to find... there was a bunch of them last night. God damn. Those kids getting hit, though, that was crazy. It was crazy.
I bet.
I got to show you the picture of the kid getting hit and the ball going to the fence after it hit him. Because the ball was hit, and it was coming off the bat at over 100 miles an hour. And the kid that it hit got plunked. I'm trying to find it. All right, here we go. Let me see. Oh. All right, so Tyler already found the video. I should have just left it to Tyler. All right. Yeah. Jesus, this is bad. All right, watch this kid. Watch this kid get hit. Holy shit. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. There it goes.
Oh, God, no.
Look at the attempt to catch it. Look, he's going to catch it. Oh, no.
Oh.
Look at how
God.
he's holding his glove up. All right. It's obvious. Here he is. He's holding his glove wrong. His feet are not set.
I hope it fits my glove.
There's no way this kid, he's got some big kid next to him that he pushes out of the way. This kid never should have been allowed in the field. All right, watch him as he goes to catch. Here we go, everyone. Get ready. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, what happened? Oh, he hit him right in the fucking face.
Damn.
Because obviously, you should not be on the field with big leaguers. Oh, it'll just hit me right in the face. Look at the kid behind him going, oh, shit.
Oh, shit, I bet that hurt.
Yeah. Look at this kid. It's like, oh, fuck. And look at the big kid that he pushed out of the way. Here's the kid he pushed out of the way. He's trying to keep from laughing. Right there, look at him.
Ooh.
He covers his mouth and goes, oh, shit, I don't want to laugh at this, but god damn, that's funny. I'm telling you, it's nuts. There's no way. There is no way. Damn. No way that kid should have been in the outfield trying to, right?
No, yeah. Ouch. Yeah, they had no idea what they were doing.
There's no way that kid should have been allowed in there. But they had him out there. I'm just saying, these cities, in the future, if kids say they know how to catch, have them prove it.
Yeah.
Because you could tell how that kid was standing. He had no idea what he was supposed to be doing.
Right.
And by the way, if that kid was playing for me, he'd be sitting on the bench. You want to know the big thing that he did wrong? What do you think is the biggest thing he did wrong?
Took his eye off the ball.
If he was on my team, he would not play. He'd be sitting on the bench.
Well, he can't catch, of course.
If he'd been playing on Ray Lytle team, he'd been told, get the hell off the field. You're sitting the bench until you know how to field properly. Because I would never put that kid in the starting lineup. What do you think he did wrong? Anybody?
Not squared up.
Of course he wasn't squared up, but that was not the biggest mistake. The biggest mistake was an easy one that he did wrong. I'll show it to you again, Steve, so you can see it. All right? How do I want to blow it up, but I don't know how to blow it up. Okay? I'll let you watch it again, and then you tell me what you think he did wrong, okay? You see him there.
Uh-huh.
His feet are too wide a stance, and this foot is not even on the ground.
Right, yeah.
Foot, he should have himself even. He's got his left foot, which is his left foot being in front is proper, but it's too wide a stance. And what else do you think he did wrong? Any idea? What did he do wrong? It's simple. Somebody's got to get it, right? Who's got it? Who's got it? Karen says biggest thing he did wrong was being on the field. No, does anybody want to know? When you catch a fly ball, I used to say this all the time to my kids. When you go to catch a fly ball, you use two hands or get the hell off my field.
Oh, two hands.
You catch a fly ball with two hands or get off my field. I cannot even count how many times I said that. When you get really good, we had a girl named Panda who played for me.
All right.
She was exceptional, all right? She could use one hand, I don't care. But even when she used one hand, she'd have this one here.
I think that was the one that would wipe my butt when I was in hospital.
She'd have the other one.
Right.
Real
Close by.
Go get it, yeah. But she could use one hand because she got really good. She would make diving catches, and I mean, she was an unbelievable outfielder. But this kid, he's trying to use one hand. Use two hands. My God, you learn that when you're 7 years old. If your son plays baseball, Christina, the first practice, they're going to tell him, use two hands to catch a pop fly. It doesn't matter where you are. Always use two hands to catch your pop fly. No, not that kid. He's so cool. That kid is so cool. He's so cool. He decided, oh, I know how to catch it.
Wow.
He caught it all right.
Yeah. Here's his stance, right? Here's his stance. Look at his hand. It's way out here. His hand that should be right up here to try to catch with two hands. No, he's got his right hand out here. So that tells me this kid had no idea what he was doing. And that tells me that the kid should not be out in the field catching balls from professional ball players. Yeah. No reason. No reason.
Wow.
No, look at his hand. Here's his right hand. There's his right hand.
Yeah.
All right. And there's his glove. He's going to use one hand. How's that going to go for? How's that going to go for you?
I'll go very well.
Thank God I had this hand to cover my chest as the ball bounced off my face. You want to know what you look like after you try to catch a ball with one hand? That's what you look like. Just like that asshole there, laying on the ground. Laying on the ground. That's what you look like. Jesus. What? Who in the hell let that kid let him out to catch balls hit by major? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hit that ball. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., I think his average, I'll have to double check it. His average speed off his bat's like 104 miles an hour. That's his average. That kid had no business being on that field trying to catch fly balls. Had no business. No business. Good Lord. None. Because all he ends up doing is just. And I want you to look. This is when the ball's hitting. The ball's already bounced off his face. Okay? Watch his reaction. Right there.
Oh.
Hit, and then all of a sudden, then he's laying on the ground crying. You're damn right. The kid had no business. And look at this kid. Do you think that kid could have caught it? What about this one? What about this kid right here? All right. Look at these kids. This kid's like 5. This kid looks maybe 8. What the hell are they doing on the field with balls coming at them 104 miles an hour?
Yeah, that's not cool.
I'll tell you what, they got to change these rules or someone's going to die. They're going to end up killing a kid. That's what's going to happen. I mean, Major League Baseball, for the good of the safety of the children.
Yeah, why do they need somebody out in the outfield to catch them anyhow?
I mean, but here's why. If you have kids that play travel ball that are 15, 16, 17 years old, those kids could be out there playing. They can play cat. There's 13, 14-year-olds that play travel ball who are good enough to do that can catch those balls. And there are girls that are high school softball players that would be able to catch it.
Right.
But you don't put a bunch of kids out there that have never played above Little League out there trying to catch balls. And I know they say, well, we want to give every kid a chance. I think it's great you want to give every kid a chance. But my God, those kids have got to be good because they could die.
Right, yeah.
That kid last night did not die. But I'll tell you right now, that poor kid's got a concussion.
Oh, big time.
Poor thing. And he doesn't deserve one. He was just out there trying to have a good time. But protect the children from themselves. I'm just saying.
I found a slow-mo video.
Yeah, we'll put it
It
up.
looks
Yeah, put it
bad.
up.
All right, hold on.
That's what
Oh, God.
This is what I'm talking about. This is for the good of the children. These kids aren't going to be major league ball players or anything like that. They just want the kids to go out and have fun. And it could be fun, but my God, they better be a kid skilled enough to be able to play. And I'm telling you, I was a coach of, yeah, here we go. You got the slow-mo version of it. All right. Here it is. Look at him. The kid had no business. He just had no business being out there. It'll show it again.
Look at those kids like, damn, I bet that
Hold
hurt.
on.
There it is, right there.
God damn it, go back. Don't.
Point your thing down a little bit. Scroll down even with the actual ocean.
Oh, hang on.
Good Lord.
Oh, good God.
Oh. All right. Oh, my target. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. That's when he pushed the kid. He pushed the kid out of the way. Look, he pushes the big kid out of the way.
Yeah.
Pushes that 15 or 16-year-old kid out of the way so he can get it.
He got it, all right.
What a dumbass. I got to tell you. Good God. So Corey says, did you see they're going to open a crumble cookie in Springfield by Target? Well,
cool.
I don't know what a crumble cookie is.
Oh, they're delicious.
And I do not want to find out.
I've heard everybody talk about them.
Corey brought me one time. Oh my God, they're delicious.
Nope, I don't ever want to taste them.
I don't either. It could be a bad thing.
Yeah, Wolf would have never tasted a fucking Cheetos white cheddar. Oh my God.
I wish you never gave you caramel either.
Yeah.
You did, because you didn't like the other ones that you had, the other gummies. You only liked the caramels. If you just stuck with the gummies, you'd probably been okay.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's my fault. What the fuck? What else is new? Yeah. Welcome to my life.
I don't want to taste the crumble cookie because sometimes I just think once I taste stuff.
Oh, they have this lemon cookie that's, oh God, you died for it.
And they're so good, then shit.
It just melts in your mouth.
Could you imagine what that kid's face that got hit by the ball looks like today?
You couldn't imagine it today.
You could tell he's got a concussion. The kid's got it. There's no way he is not concussed.
Probably got a broken nose or eye socket. Or...
There's no way he did not get a concussion. He's probably in the hospital right now with a concussion.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, poor kid. And I blame the parents too. And I blame Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
But Major League Baseball, you're very fortunate because I'll tell you what. One of these days, it's going to kill someone. There's going to be an 18-year-old kid out there that doesn't know how to catch. That doesn't know how to catch, and that kid's going to get killed.
Right.
So if baseball wants to make a good decision, get rid of the kids or make sure those kids know how to catch. Don't put a bunch of kids back there that have no business being in the game. because when one dies, it's all over.
Yeah.
You can't have a kid dying. Oh, well. I mean, Steve would want the kids to die, but the rest of us would not be into such viewing. And parents would be pissed, and just fans of baseball be pissed. If you're a baseball player just trying to be in the home run derby and you hit a ball, and you end up killing a kid, holy shit. You could ruin, I mean, that guy's a guy would be ruined. Baseball's got to do something.
But isn't that why they put up the full netting now in stadiums because of foul balls?
They didn't want fans getting hit and dying. No,
So
but they're okay with little children being out there. I mean, you know that, but here's why. You know that baseball doesn't make that rule. That's the home stadiums. And these stadiums probably wanted to make money out of it. So they probably let kids, like I said, they probably let kids back there with wealthy parents or something. And they probably picked a few kids that played travel ball, and they're like, let's get you guys out there with them. But look, the kids with no skills are pushing the good ones out of the way, and then they're the ones that get hit. And then they sign a waiver to protect the team. But it's baseball that gets hurt. It's not the team that's going to get hurt. So I thought I'd show you guys that. It's crazy though, right?
Yeah.
It's just nuts. Kids getting hit with balls. Of course, we know Steve, he likes getting hit with balls, but
yeah, he does.
If I have to put any balls in my mouth, I don't want to put any effort into it.
Yeah. Yeah. So somebody's going to get killed. Baseball's going to have to fix it. And you watch, it's probably the home teams that are deciding that. Which baseball better fix that before somebody gets. I guarantee you today, they'll make a statement today and they'll say that's it.
Yeah.
No more kids for the home run derby.
Yeah.
Unless they're skilled. The kid that caught that, tried to catch that ball was not skilled. He was skilled at laying on the ground being concussed, but
yeah,
he sure as hell wasn't skilled catching, I'll tell you that.
I couldn't imagine. And I've been hit with a ball, literally, but I could never imagine getting hit by a big league ball, even now. I couldn't even catch a big league ball.
Dude, I never had to. I never learned. I mean, I learned to catch. I was an infielder, but I eventually had to learn outfield. And catching with two hands, is the first thing the guys taught me. It's the first thing they taught me when I was like 7 years old. They taught me that. Here's what you got to do. Two hands. And then they'd hit a bunch of fly balls to you. And you don't play until you learn how to catch them with two hands. Yeah. Did you just see the menu for the cookie crumbles or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
I just saw Corey said he sent the cookie menu to Kristen.
Oh, yeah.
And you could tell she was looking at something and drool was coming out. So it must have been the menu. You could tell she was deciding.
Oh, he sent me some pictures. He sent me the menu, but he sent me pictures too. And there's this peanut butter crisp. Oh my God.
See, you notice You notice I'm not telling him, hey, send me that menu because I don't want to taste this. Because I know what's going to happen is I'll taste it and it'll be fabulous. It'll be so good. And then I want to get it all the time.
Yep.
And, you know.
Yep.
It's just like putting what the meth dealers do. They have you try it. You go, oh, that meth is so good. Yeah, I'll take some. Give me some more of that meth. They buy that meth every day. That's what they're gonna do with that cookie crack or whatever it's called. Cookie crack is coming to Target or whatever. Oh, you guys. No, I don't want to get that off my screen. I don't want to.
Just wait. It gets better.
Oh,
come on now.
No.
I didn't get to the good one.
I don't want to see it. I do not want to see it.
Shit.
I can tell how bad those are. Oh, get them off the. Oh my God, get it off the screen. I don't want to. No. I don't want to see those.
Oh boy, here we go. Dueling fucking.
This one.
Don't put that up.
One thing I can't get blamed for. Thank God.
Oh my God, peanut butter. Oh no, get that off my screen. Oh, my God.
One more. Come on.
They
now.
do look good. I don't want to see.
More.
I don't.
That one right there will get me in trouble.
Off the screen. No, I don't want to. You see, now I saw that, and here's what's going through my mind because I saw it. Oh fuck! When that opens, I'm gonna get over there. I can't wait to get. You see? God damn it! The biggin wants me to get big again. The biggin's lonely. The biggin's lonely and wants someone to join her.
Yeah, she needs company.
For me to get another surgery.
I'd almost drive over there and get some. I don't know.
Almost. That's not tempting enough to do it. I mean,
you've had one. You've had one before, and you liked it. I know when Corey got you one.
And Corey brought me a lemon one. Oh God, it was delicious. I tried to eat just half of it. Right. Maybe just try to eat half of a delicious cookie.
You know what I didn't like before, but I'm pretty sure I'd like now.
What's that?
Zucchini bread.
Ooh.
Zucchini bread and
oh yeah.
What's the other bread they make another bread out of some vegetable.
Pumpkin bread? Banana bread?
I bet that shit is so good now.
Oh fuck yeah.
And I've had it before. I'll tell you who made it good was Bob Riding's wife. You know, Bob Riding's got that big old farm in Taylorville.
Yeah.
And they grow a shitload of zucchinis. And then his wife makes up a bunch of zucchini bread. And it's, oh my God, it's good. But I've stayed away from it. But I'll tell you, I bet I'd like it even more now.
Oh.
Because you take it and you put a little butter on it.
Oh yeah.
And then you put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds.
Oh yeah. Oh holy shit.
Son of a bitch. There's a picture of the biggin she's putting a slice of Fire Dwarf's ass.
Oh. Zucchini bread?
Yeah, putting some zucchini bread up his ass.
Yeah.
Oh.
Saving that for later.
Yeah. And here, Dan, it's like you'll get all the taste. You just get it from a different end.
Oh God.
Yep. Try not to sweat too much today. You don't want to.
Oh no.
Yeah, right.
There's Stephen Little Bud. There's Stephen getting there. That's when they got arrested. That's the.
Yeah, baby.
Oh well. That's Stephen Lil Bubba's mugshot.
Oh.
There's my Flash poster. How about that? Huh?
Cool.
Oh. Yeah.
Sweet. Steal that from the theater.
My daughter.
Oh.
She got it from the theater.
Oh yeah.
When we went to go see. When we went to go see Indiana Jones,
Yeah.
my
Mhm.
daughter got there early. And she goes and starts talking to someone at the theater. And she just starts having a conversation with some guy. And then she goes up and says, "Hey, is this movie, you guys still promote this movie?" And he goes, "Well, we're still playing it." And she goes, "How about let me have that poster?" And he goes, "Yeah, you can have it." And so she ends up taking
Oh
the poster.
wow.
My dad will love it. So after the movie, she goes, "Here, I think you'll like this." And she gives me the poster.
Ooh.
Flash. I just got to get it framed to hang it or something and put it up in the office. So
Yeah.
Corey says he saw Indiana Jones at the drive-in, and it was good. Yeah, I told you, man. I loved that Indiana Jones movie. I thought it was great. People who said they're bad, they're crazy.
Yeah, what's up with the theater there on Dirksen? I got on AMC's website last night because
No, it's not open. It's not open.
right.
It got destroyed, or it didn't, but all its electricity did.
Oh wow.
And then the city used its parking lot. That's where all the poles and transformers are.
Oh wow.
They're switching out.
Is
So I don't
everything
know.
else open over there yet, or I haven't been over there.
IHOP's open. I think they got that.
I think Hooters is open.
I think I got I think they got the McDonald's open. I don't know, but I don't know
Wow.
for a fact. And then all those hotels are dead.
Oh wow.
I don't think Hooters. Steve, I don't know if Hooters is open.
I think there are. I drove down the highway yesterday and it seemed like there were a lot of cars in the parking lot. I drove down the highway yesterday on the way home.
Yeah, because nobody's got electricity over there. In fact,
Wow.
that's a whole shopping center there, or whatever. The only thing that's open is Dollar Tree.
Oh wow.
That's the only thing that's open is Dollar Tree, and and listen, I am a Mission Impossible nut. I am crazy about Mission Impossible, but I won't be able to go till this weekend because I want to take my wife because she also loves Mission Impossible. So I want to take her, and she works, so I can't go. Listen, I'd go see it tomorrow night, or tonight. I'd go see it. You know what I mean? But it's too late for her because she's got to work in the morning.
Right.
She's got to start at 8. So it's too late for her to go see it. She says she can't make it to work by 8. But I'd go see it fine. And guess when the show would start? On time, 8 o'clock.
All right.
I'd go today. Yeah, like Tom says he's going to go see it today. He says he's going to see it today. That's when I'd go. Yeah, Vogue says he has not heard that Hooters is open yet. I think Steve's crazy. I don't think it's open, guys.
Oh, maybe not.
It's closed. Smoky Bones is closed. Red Lobster's closed. In fact,
damn,
I heard Red Lobster is not going to be reopening.
What?
I can believe that.
I heard it's so bad. And I don't know how reliable a source it is, but I heard it's so bad that they might not reopen. maybe the most successful restaurant in this town. People love that Red Lobster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ascend went and got a big ass Caterpillar generator. I heard Ascend is open. I heard that, but I heard everything else is closed.
Yeah.
Everything else is closed.
Damn.
We need a weed.
But I heard because, they got a bunch of seafood and stuff in the Red Lobster.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
I heard that, they got the tanks for the lobsters. I heard all those lobsters died.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
And all the seafood, so the place smells like Robin's vagina.
Oh.
It's a whole restaurant. Smells like dirty,
Oh.
and it's embedded in everything. And so I don't know if it's going to reopen. I just heard it's really, really bad.
Wow.
So they might have to go clear it out and rebuild or something. But I mean, good Lord. That's such a popular restaurant. There's people in Springfield who go to eat there every week.
Yeah.
If I'm Red Lobster, I want that. I want that Red Lobster open. If I was them, I'd maybe tear down some walls and put new ones up. I'd get rid of all the carpet.
Yeah.
I'd get rid of all the carpet. I'd spray ammonium chloride. I would spray ammonium chloride all over that goddamn building. After I removed anything on the walls, any carpeting, anything that absorbs anything, I'd remove it all. I'd empty out the walk-in, all that stuff be emptied out. All those tanks, make sure they're empty. I'd clean them all. And then I'd put new stuff. After I did the ammonium chloride wash, I would put new stuff, new carpeting. I'd make sure it wasn't in the wood. Because, when you get a bad smell like that,
Yeah.
you want customers to come back. You can't have tables that just smell horrible. Like that. You can't have that. You just can't have that. Think about it. All the crab and crab legs and all the different types of fish. They all died. And they just, dude, if you go fishing and you catch fresh fish and they die, it starts stinking.
Oh yeah.
Imagine a restaurant filled with fish when there's no power. And they couldn't get in because all the lines were down. So they couldn't even go there to clean it up. So I'm just saying, I think there's going to have to be a major cleanup.
Yeah.
I heard that they weren't going to reopen. At least with that building, they're not going to reopen. I don't know if it means they're going to buy a new one or what. But that's a really popular restaurant. My daughter worked there. It was one of her first jobs. And that place made a ton of money. It was a very popular restaurant in Springfield. So I hope it opens again.
Yeah.
I really hope it opens, but that's what you got to do. Yeah, but Corey, what's different? Hooters is different from Red Lobster. The lines went down in Red Lobster's parking lot. It was right in front of the Red Lobster door. They couldn't get in there. There's no way they could get in there to do anything. But they did get in there enough to find the dead lobsters and the smell and everything. So I maybe they are cleaning it, but it smells terrible.
Now Yelp's saying they're scheduled to reopen. There's two different ones. One says July 16th and the other one says July 23rd. So hopefully,
I hope so. I hope it reopens, but I bet they're doing that deep cleaning.
I want to go get that endless shrimp.
I'll tell you what I like. You want to know what I like? And I'm sure they have good insurance, but I like those. They have those rolls.
Oh yes,
yeah.
They have
Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Mhm.
Those are no, I can't eat a lot, but I bet that's good.
Yeah.
And I love lobster and crab legs. I think crab legs and lobsters are like my favorite food in the world. I just love
Steve, what is wrong with you? I could eat crab legs all day long. Oh
No.
my God.
So
Too much work for a little bit of meat. Then you got that damn butter gets
But it's so
everywhere.
good.
No,
It's
don't like.
worth it. It's worth it.
And I like shrimp. I can eat about a million
their
shrimp.
fried shrimp. Their fried shrimp is delicious too.
I like shrimp anyway. I like crab cakes, crab dip. I don't like crab legs.
Vogue, I canceled my workout because I'm going to try to take a nap after the show. I'm going to try because I haven't slept. I haven't slept in. So.
Well, I want some shrimp now.
I hope that it opens because Red Lobster. People love Red Lobster in this town.
Mm-hmm.
I know. It's supposed to be
Shrimp
hot mofo today.
Yeah. Be up at
Hotter tomorrow.
Are you ready to get gooch blasted tomorrow?
Am I?
Shall we do it tomorrow?
Huh? Well, probably I'll check with Derek.
Yeah, I'm going to call him.
Yeah, I texted him yesterday and he never responded back.
Well, see what he says. Maybe there's some. Yeah.
Well, the temperature will be up to optimum. The low of the night 76, so you win.
Yeah. So in the morning it'll be over 75, which means Steve's asking to get gooch blasted. Let's see if it's going to happen tomorrow.
Oh, now that's Bubba. Fuck Bubba, where you been all fucking morning, motherfucker? I've been taking a shit for.
He was sleeping.
Ray overdose.
I'm sure.
You know, Bubba, he's probably listening to something else, sleeping.
Probably he was on that fucking. Probably doing another podcast.
Yeah, probably on another show. God damn. Better check my subscriber levels. Make sure they're not dropping.
Oh yeah. Hopefully they're getting bigger.
They were, but maybe they're dropping now. They might be dropping because people heard. I heard Bubba on some other podcast, and I'm gonna follow Bubba to his. Bubba's coming in the middle of this going, what the fuck did I do?
Bubba didn't sleep well last night either.
Oh, well, good old. Sorry for Bubba. Did you take a big old bite of the edible? You know, did I tell you guys my phone rang the other day and I picked it up and it was TJ.
Huh.
Yeah, you mentioned that the other day.
And then TJ told me that he wants to, and it was actually very nice. He goes, I just want to make sure it's okay with you that I can subscribe again. And I go, fuck, I don't stop anybody from subscribing.
Right. Why would you care?
Yeah. But it was still nice for him to call. It was good to talk to him. So, you know, it was good to talk to TJ. So I'm waiting to see if TJ actually subscribes again. Because ask my permission if it'd be cool if they subscribed. I said, yeah, that's cool. So let's hope it happens. Let's hope I can bury that hatchet. Thank you, Tom. That's what I like. I like the support. A lot of people were supporting me. They said they were supporting me on my Facebook. They really want to support me, you know, while they do that, right?
Subscribe to the show.
Yeah. Don't be a Christina. Don't be a Christina. Subscribe to the show and support Ray Lytle.
Steve doesn't subscribe.
Yeah, she says she has cleaning jobs, and there's one guy She claims the guy doesn't pay her.
Yeah, that was my subscription money,
She
and
cannot afford to subscribe anymore because one of her clients no longer pays her.
Oh,
Karen, I would not go back and listen. You will be scarred.
It's Karen.
You're
I'll
lucky
be
you
honest.
missed it.
It's one of the funniest shows, in my opinion. It's one of the funniest shows we've ever done. However, because Karen might be my favorite. In fact, I'll save it for tomorrow. But Karen, it might be my favorite listener. I love Karen. She sent me a card that showed up in my house, and I got it. And it was the nicest card. There's no gift. There's no, there wasn't me getting a gift or anything. It was just a nice card that had beautiful words and touched me so much. It was such a nice card she sent. And because of that, I know what bothers you, Karen. I know you were bothered when Steve did the scratch and sniff. So maybe you shouldn't listen to Saturday's show.
Yeah, because it's much, much, much worse than.
But it is
Scratch
the
and Sniff.
funniest. It's the funniest show. It's one of the funnier shows I think we've ever done.
Yeah, Karen, I was laughing so hard I was crying. It was fun.
I almost pissed myself. It was that crazy. Goddamn Steve. All I can say is that goddamn Steve.
sorry.
If you're one of the people that watch our show and you get so mad because you go, that goddamn Steve, so gross, then you probably don't want to listen.
I just didn't watch, yeah.
But if you have a good sense of humor, I would highly recommend it. So, like Karen says she's torn. Well, yeah, because I know Karen has a great sense of humor, so you might be torn.
Well, if it's nice to see people
You
laugh.
might go over and be grossed out.
Yeah, I don't know if people were laughing because they were grossed out or they were laughing because it was funny or what.
You know what? Steve is such a disaster.
I am.
When I first did the morning disaster, it was called the morning disaster because fucking Jim the photographer was such a disaster. He was such a disaster. But I'm telling you, Steve is the new disaster. I mean, Steve is the one who's a disaster. I could have got by calling this the Ray Lytle show. No, the morning disaster because Steve is a disaster. So, yeah, we don't know if we're waiting for Derek to get back with Christina to see if it's going to happen tomorrow or not. So we got to make sure that Recon, because, Recon had to close when they didn't have power, so they might be backed up. I don't know. So I just want to make sure. I don't want to go down there and delay their,
Yeah.
We could do it on a different morning if we have to.
Although they did. They laughed at a comment I posted on one of those. That video that Matt did of him doing this shampooing the carpet.
Yeah.
I commented on it. He does it with such seduction. So
you got a thing for him, don't you?
Stroking it slowly.
God. They may not allow you there now.
Yeah. Why would you want to make everybody working in that business uncomfortable? You are something. You are really something else.
Evidently, people tell me that a lot. My mom's been telling me that for years.
Let's find out what happens when Derek gets back with Christina, and then we'll see if we could do it tomorrow or another day.
It looks like a
But I
dog
want to
day
do
summer right
it
here.
this week because we're in the weather, right? Tomorrow's high's like 90, I think.
Yeah, 99.
Holy shit.
That's a good day.
Yeah.
See the weather in Phoenix, in Arizona. It's gonna be like 114 or something.
Yeah, but it's dry heat.
Shit.
I'm just saying that it doesn't matter when it's 114.
That's what I tell.
Shit.
I got cousins that live in Gilbert, and I said, oh, it's dry heat. Well, fuck, hot's hot, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I have a pool in my backyard. Well, I do too. It's a sprinkler system hooked up to the hose.
Well, here I just don't leave my house. I don't.
Yeah, me either. Me and Milk Dad and little Whiskers here.
If I want water, I get in the shower.
Yeah.
No, it's not a high of 83 tomorrow.
No.
90.
Yeah, Bubba, you better check yours today, man, because mine's at 9. Mine, Weather Bug and the other ones, they both say the 90s. The lows in the lower upper 70s.
Oh, I'm sorry. Today's high is 90.
Okay, what's tomorrow?
86.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, I saw 99.
Still hot.
Thursday's high is 88. Friday is 87.
They must have changed it.
Next Wednesday is 90.
Oh, that might have been what that's what I was looking at. I was looking at the 10-day forecast. My bad.
Either way, talk to Derek.
Yeah, it don't matter.
I'm
Let's
trying
just
to
get it
on.
done. Just let me know what I need to wear. I need to wear white underwear or what? I need to do laundry today. Fuck. I've been trying to put it off, but I got
Wear the dirty underwear. They'll clean it for you.
Yeah, they'll clean them out for you.
Could you imagine him wearing white tidy whities? Oh my God.
They'd be
I don't have no
tight
tidy
brownie
whities.
brownies.
I got white underwear.
Tidy brown streaks. Tidy whitey brown streaks. You know that's what he's got.
Oh yeah.
I haven't pooped today, so I hope you.
I can't imagine the amount of shit in those drawers. Oh, God damn.
I don't have to imagine. I've seen. Oh, it's not a pretty sight, trust me. And if your ass would have had quarters when I was there, you wouldn't have to go do your laundry. But now somebody's too lazy to go get fucking quarters.
You know what, Steve? You can tell you don't have to do quarters anymore. Tell her, just say you only live
I got
a
quarters.
few blocks away.
I got quarters.
Pick up, get all 4 baskets of the dirty clothes, take them over to your house,
Oh, 4 baskets.
whatever the hell you got, and do them all, then fold them properly and return them.
We don't want butt boogers in our washer.
Well, you need to take care of it. You need to take care of it.
I could hold your clothes for ransom. Pay me and you can have your clothes back.
Yeah. Say she's close enough to do laundry now, Steve. Damn. Think about it.
Yeah, literally 5 minutes away.
I've already started coming up with the plot for the next Indiana Jones movie.
Oh God.
That girl Helena ends up with there's some kind of artifact they need from India. So she goes to try to find an archaeologist to help. So she finds an archaeologist that's a specialist in India, and he's a professor. Because Indiana Jones is retired now, she has to find this other guy. And so she gets the guy who's the head of archaeology for some Midwestern, college or whatever. And it's what's his name? The little Asian kid. What was his name? I can't remember his name, but he was in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Oh yeah.
Short round. So it turns out that the professor she finds is short round. And so she tells him, hey, there's a location for this. Well, and I'm paying it. And so the guy that decides to go with her is short round. So there you go. Give me an Indiana Jones movie, which her and short round going to look for this artifact in India, right? And then somebody gets injured or something in India, and Indiana Jones has to fly out and help out with it. So there you go. That's the next movie, I'm telling you.
Well, let's go.
You know what I mean?
When does it go into production?
25. You want to do it? You know, Harrison Ford's 80 some odd years old.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So Clint Eastwood's like 90. He's still acting.
I know. And then he won't have to do the stunts. Short round will have to do stunts. And then the little kid that's in this one, he'll have grown a little bit, and
Right.
you know he can do some stunts. And the Helena, the girl, can do some stunts. It could still be good. It'd just be nice to see that short round kid get back in. You know what I mean? He just won an Academy Award, right?
Oh,
So it might cost a little more to get him, but I'm sure that guy loved to do it.
that's okay.
That was his first movie, I think. I think Indiana Jones is his first movie. So that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just I can't believe that I cannot believe people say this Indiana Jones movie is bad. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Holly says he was dating the Goonies. Yeah, but that was after Indiana Jones. I think his first movie was Indiana Jones.
Oh.
Then he did the Goonies, and then he did something big. He did another movie after that was pretty big, I think. But then he got out of acting. And now he came back in acting. He won and he won Academy Awards.
Good job.
Yeah. He did Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom, The Goonies. He did some other movie, but I think it just didn't do anything. And then he was a stunt coordinator and all this stuff. And then he got back in and did Everything Everywhere All at Once, won the Academy Award. So now he could show up and do Indiana Jones 6.
Huh.
There you go. Indiana Jones 6, The Search for Short Round.
Well, see, if you go ahead and finish those edibles, you can go ahead and start writing that screenplay.
No, I'm not going to write it. No.
It'll keep you up long enough to write the screenplay.
No, I wouldn't even know where to start with that. I'm just telling you that'd be a good idea. Or kill him off. You know, kill somebody big.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yep. Oh, that's a good replace short round. There's the new short round. There's the new short round.
There you go.
Short and sassy.
Yes, he is. Mouthy little shit.
That kid is so he's so Midwestern Americanized. Fuck, he could never play someone from another country. You got to get a kid that can have some range. You know, he needs to be able to play a kid from like Egypt. Start getting that kid some acting lessons, Christina. Come on.
All right. I'll work on that.
We can be in one of those movies.
I'm sure Dan can teach him.
Yeah. Right now, it looks like he's ready to go play outfield for a home run derby.
No, hell no. No.
Almost killing the kid.
God.
And they say SAG's going to go on strike. So it'll be WAG, the writer, or the WGA is the Writers Guild of America, and the Screen Actors Guild will both be on strike at the same time. Holy shit.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Just think about it. There'll be no movies getting made.
Shit. Screw that.
No screen actors. No writers. Forget about movies and TV. There won't be any TV.
Oh, shit.
Like right now, all the new shows for TV will not be coming out next year because there's nobody to write them.
Oh, crap.
Wow.
There's nobody to write the show. And if the Screen Actors Guild goes on strike, then there's going to be nobody to act in them. Even, think about it. There's been no Saturday Night Live since what? February?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of those late night shows aren't even on.
Oh, maybe I need to get a late night show.
Why in the world?
Oh, fuck.
Why in the world would anyone give you a late night show? That sounds like the worst. That might be the worst idea I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Who's going to give you a late night show, Steve?
I
What
don't
would
know.
you possibly talk about in your late night show?
Discovery Channel.
And what are you going to have on it?
Let's see.
What are you going to discuss?
Well, there already is a My Big Fat Fabulous Life. So mine would be My Big Fat Miserable Life.
So it's just
It's sit and watch me do my daily.
describing your life.
Yeah, maybe just sit and watching TV
Well, I'll tell you,
and playing with the cat.
and gaining weight.
Yeah, oh no, not gaining weight. No.
But
No.
the whole thing is those people try to better themselves, right? Isn't that all isn't that the key to all those shows?
Well,
They always show somebody
yeah.
trying to better themselves.
yeah. But
How are you
something
gonna-
to fail.
How are you going to better yourself? Because I can tell you, if it's realistic, it's going to be people come in and they're awed by how Steve is high every day, and he just continues to gain weight, and he eats horrible, and all he does is get high and sit in his recliner and fall asleep, and he scratch and sniffs and shits himself. So they'll go there and they'll film a week, and they'll say, "Steve, how are you going to better yourself?" No, I'm fine. I'm fine with how my life is.
I'll take a shower.
And then they'll go and they'll interview your neighbors.
I got a new neighbor yesterday.
Oh, who you got now?
I don't know. There's a whole bunch of people moving. I don't know if there was a lady or man. A whole bunch of people pulled up with a big long trailer
Where are they going to live? Which ones?
right across the hall.
Oh,
You?
Lord.
Yeah.
Is
And
that next to
Robin,
Monrvale
yeah.
House? Oh,
It's right next to Robin.
That poor soul.
I don't know if it's a man or a woman. What? A whole bunch of people moved him in. Though.
well,
Hope it's a good-looking woman.
I hope it is.
I feel sorry for whoever it is. They got rotten crotch next door and shithead across the hall.
She's
Oh,
gonna
wow.
run them out. She'll run them out. I don't know about your building, your landlord. I mean, he's got to know it's a bad idea to have that person moving right in next to him.
Probably smells like Red Lobster there right now.
I'll tell you, if something happened and I had to move to that building, I would go, I do not want to be in the same building that Robin's in. I don't want anywhere near that one.
Yeah. go to the other building where Martha's at.
Yeah.
You'll be safe.
Oh yeah, I understand they're worse over there. They're about to
Well, I would just.
What?
Who knows what he's saying?
What the fuck does that mean?
I think I would want to live in the quietest place possible,
That's our building. Nobody says anything.
but I wouldn't want a Shelly as my neighbor. Hey, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette my 13th today. I know it's only noon, but fuck you all. And then you got Robin as a neighbor. Oh my God. Hey, what's going on? Hey. Oh my God. Then you got that big boob. What's her name? Big boob Beverly.
God.
They all got big boobs.
Hey, Steve, don't mind my big old titties.
Yeah, none of them wear fucking bras. None of them.
Here's my big old titties right here, Steve. Let me rub them. You're supposed to be up here, but yours are bouncing off your knees when you're sitting. Lord.
I noticed the other day when I was
And you got
showing down the hall and I could see nipples and all. I'm like,
You
oh,
got that old guy. You got that old guy who looks like a fat Don Rickles. You know what I mean? What's that other guy that lives there? What's his name?
Tim?
Yeah, he looks like fat, bald Don Rickles. That's what he looks like.
When have you seen him?
I've heard him described. He's been described to me.
This is exactly what he looks like.
Yeah. I get good descriptions. I've had descriptions from Dan, and I've had descriptions from Dan. I had Christina.
Oh yeah.
Descriptions by Christina. I've come to the conclusion he looks like fat bald Don Rickles. And I've never seen him.
Pretty damn close.
Yeah. And I got a description from Christina, I think Dan, and I think Brady.
Yeah, Brady's the one. He thinks Brady is my grandson.
Yeah, and so those are the ones that have described him to me. And I have come to the conclusion he looks like fat, bald Don Rickles.
Yeah.
And he's nosy as shit.
Yep. Yep.
Yes, he is.
When Jason brought the TV over, he was right there holding the door open for Jason.
Maybe Jason. Maybe it was Jason.
Oh yeah, it might have been Jason. Yeah.
I might have gotten a description from Jason, but I've jumped to the conclusion that he sounds like a fat, bald Don Rickles. Because he's really short.
Yeah.
I've heard that. And very nosy.
That he is.
Like a short, nosy Bubba. That's what he sounds like. That's what he sounds like to me. Short, nosy Bubba. If Bubba was nosy and shorter, it'd be Tim. Think about that. I'll be damned. Yeah, so.
Oh, Dan is the gentleman that owns the apartment building. She said Dan had to sign for whiskers. He probably thought, oh great, what's he bringing in?
I thought doesn't Shelly usually do that stuff?
Well, yeah. Well, usually they don't have to sign for it. Usually they just sit on a table and go.
Yeah.
But
When I buy stuff for Steve, I'm going to buy him stuff he doesn't want. I'll buy stuff and I'll include note, please give to Ray.
she wrapping it in a Kleenex to make it look like garbage.
No, but I'd like Steve to get all excited going, oh, somebody's sending me packages. Because Steve likes to rub it in when he gets those packages. He always goes, well, a package was sent to me. I'd like to send a package and put a note in it that says, please make sure this is delivered to Ray. Just to see if he makes a comment about how this was listener sending package to me.
Well, I have received a lot of packages.
See what happens when he has to say.
Some of them I wonder. People say, "Oh, what's that your package?" And I think they end up. It feels like it's empty. But what people send them is empty.
DA just said. I think DA challenges himself and says, "What kind of garbage? What kind of garbage can I buy for Steve this week?"
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
I love it. I love it. Like, there's no way those piss bags cost too much. He probably
Oh,
spent
yeah.
$4.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
costs more to ship.
Yeah, because they are heavy. They probably cost more to ship it than anything.
Oh, damn.
Plus, you got free shipping.
That's great. Yeah, Amanda says, see if Steve gives it to you or if he keeps it for himself and doesn't. Oh, I'll tell you right now, he'll keep it for himself. Oh, hell yeah. No doubt. Even though I am so good to Steve. I am so good. How's that TV?
Great.
Yeah.
Great. No problem since that one time.
Yeah, all it had to do was be set. Now you did it. It's fine.
And probably after it's not used for a while, it probably does that.
Yeah. Well, you're
I
using it
use
every
it
day.
for
Right?
hours a day. Oh, it's on for 20 hours a day.
It makes me very happy. It makes my wife happy. I don't know
That's,
why.
I enjoy it immensely.
I don't know. I was happy by Steve's misery, and now I'm providing him such positivity.
Well,
How much spooge is on the screen already?
None, because I'm just not in the mood lately. I don't know why that one week, damn, I was like, who can I help? Robin, Lori, somebody. My left hand.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's all gone now.
Oh boy.
I need people to know where my TV is. Nobody knows where my TV is because Steve.
You are something else.
My
Oh well.
God.
No, I watch porn on my phone, Thomas.
Oh,
And I'm having all kinds of problems with my phone. Thank God Holly's got me a new phone. Even though she didn't have to.
oh, you got a new phone?
Well, she has one for me. We just have to get together.
Oh,
She already got one for me. She had one. And she said, "Hey, I got you a new phone if you want it." Like,
I'll tell you what I got.
okay.
I've got an old Galaxy phone that I haven't been using in years.
Yeah.
They're doing this thing like if you trade in a Galaxy, they'll give you a brand new Galaxy phone for nothing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I should do that, but I like my iPhone. And I'll tell you, I'm gonna get those little pills for Steve.
Ooh, I want some little blue pills. I know that.
I was offered. My doctor offered me Viagra
Really?
because I'm taking this other medicine.
Oh, yeah.
I was taking this medicine that has ED problems. It causes them. But I got my surgery and I have not had a problem with I haven't had any kind of erection problems.
Oh.
But I still have a prescription if I want it. So I'm thinking of just getting a prescription and,
Yeah. I'll give you the $1 pill for it.
at like a just in case, but I don't need it, I should just hand them
Problem
out.
with you, though, you might take one. You might have to be one of those people that have to go to the hospital after 4 hours. Have it deflated.
You're right. With how I do with any kind of drug, I get a Peyronie's thing. I have an erection for like 14 days or something.
Oh my God.
I'll just say, who wants a Viagra? I don't even know what a Viagra would sell for. I'd be a horrible drug dealer. I would really be a bad drug dealer. So that's why I won't do it. But, I don't even know how much they would. What would you sell a
Let's
Viagra?
see. I haven't bought Viagra in a while, but I think I paid $5 a pill.
You have bought Viagra. Number one, why did you buy it?
because I was having some issues.
Why didn't you just? Your doctor knows you have issues.
But this was before a whole bunch. This was right after my divorce,
Yeah.
and I was with a very attractive woman, and I was having a hard time getting it.
Well, go to your doctor. They would just give you a subscription.
Well, I just think I needed something to get me over the hump.
A prescription's going to be a lot cheaper than.
So I had to ask my buddy. Said, "Hey, I got some Viagra. Well, you want one?" I said, "Well, I'll buy one off of it to see if it works." And go ahead, it did. And then after that, once I got over the hump, I was good.
Yeah.
Then I think I probably just to the point where she said, "God damn, get rid of him. I'm tired of having sex with his fat ass."
I got to tell you, my dong's grown, and I have no problem. I thought since I'm
I wish I could say that.
it's going to grow and get girthy, and then I might get no problems. No problem. I don't want to brag about my erections, but I don't want to brag, but I mean, I will if you'd like me to, but
No, I think we're okay.
I wish my wife would be into. I wish she'd get a little excited every once in a while.
God.
Oh well. Maybe
Yeah, exactly, man. I had performance anxiety, I think.
No, even when I had my ED issue,
Oh, now I have ED issues. Yeah, I know it.
I basically shamed my wife. I basically shamed her by implying, well, what do you, usually if you don't have a problem, you usually there's no problems, but tonight, whatever. So that poor thing had to, my poor wife had to do a lot of work. She had to do a lot of work. I'll leave it at that. But then it started, I haven't had any problems. But because of that, my doctor said, I'll get you a prescription. Try Viagra. And I just haven't got it. Because I don't need it. So I'm thinking maybe in case I ever need it again, but shit, Well, why spend money if you don't need to?
That's true. But someday you might need it. And
I don't want my wife to have to get Tommy John surgery. You know what I mean? From elbow damage.
instead with tendonitis.
So thank God. But my wife's still really hot, so it doesn't take much to, doesn't take much to, to let me get my erection.
Oh, yeah.
So like I said last night, I don't even know why it just popped up and just stayed up. I wasn't doing anything but having insomnia. I had insomnia and an erection. That was like a hell of a night. Oh well. It's all because somebody said, you want a good buzz, take a big old bite. From the so-called pot expert, giving me advice.
Well,
We should probably wrap it up. We'll wrap it up. Find out when you talk to Derek. Find out what's going to work.
All right. Will do.
Find out. And then we'll see what day we're going to do it. I'm going to try to get a nap. You could notice I haven't even yawned.
yeah.
What? I mean, what? Why have I not yawned?
I don't know.
I haven't slept in, when did I? I haven't slept since I woke up yesterday.
You didn't take a nap?
No.
Oh, shit.
But I think I was, like I said, it felt like I was sleeping
Oh,
and playing MLB The Show at the same time. So I don't know how it works. I'm hoping to get a nap today.
Oh, yeah. I hope so, too.
Well, we'll wrap it up. Come back tomorrow. We'll see. Smoke signals tonight at 6
Yeah.
for tier 1 and above. And then we're back live tomorrow. A free show at 8 o'clock. Yeah. So come by and join us, won't you?
Yeah.
That's it for the morning disaster. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. All right? So long, everybody.
So long, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.